we're building Dutch doors for the for our barn for the horse runs, and I'm trying to save money. Time is nothing. Anyway, I'm trimming them out today, and have run into a bit of a dilemma, and wanted to kind of show you how I solved the problem, just in case you run into it. So what I'm trying to do is trim out a door. So I've already got the outside edges around. I want to put the, basically put the X sort of looking deal in the middle. Well, that means you got to cut a point on either end. And that's not the easiest thing to do sometimes, because when you cut it off, getting that point right in the middle again, I found it to be a problem. So I've rigged up a jig that hopefully will help me get that done. There's nothing fancy here. A ratty old sheet of plywood sitting on a couple of 2x4s, and that's my work surface. What I'm going to do is take my ancient cutoff saw, and I'm just going to set some screws around the edge just to hold it in place so it doesn't slide on me. And then I'm going to use this, which is just some 2x4s that are screwed together with a flat spot, low spot on them. So what I can do now is I can adjust the length, and I'll just put a clamp on here. Once I have the length set, that way I can just put the wood in, push it up against there, and flip it over and cut it off. We'll see how that works out. So here's the deal now. I've got this board will just butt up against here for the first part of the cut. We'll cut it off here. Once I cut that angle, all I have to do is flip it over and cut it again, and we should have a point in the middle of the board. Now, since I'm out here alone, I don't have a tripod. There's the first cut. We'll flip it over, make sure we're up tight against our stop, and see how she turns out. Thinking that's pretty good. Looks pretty symmetrical, looks pretty much in the middle. Now all I have to do is flip it over. I can use the same stop, use the same technique, and I should have a perfect point on both ends. And the board should slide right in there like that. We'll cut this one to the point, and we'll have a nice clean diagonal in there. Well, here's the good news. When I cut it, just flipping the point over like this, I got that on both ends. So I got a nice looking board with points on either end. Now all I got to do is figure out the right length, and I can just adjust my my stop block to the right length, and hopefully whack off the rest of those boards and have them fit. Alrighty, and there it is. One side, I can't get over there, and the other side. Fits nice, perfect. Got my adjustment, so hopefully I can just cut another 10 here and get them to fit in all those doors over there. Okay, I got all of them done, at least halfway. So I'm going to cut up the scrap I had from cutting those first diagonals, and basically do the same thing, only we're going to cut a straight edge on the back end and a point and a point on the front, and we'll just fit them in there. I adjusted my jig and got them cutting out. So there we go. All I got to do is tack them down. I'm gluing them with some adhesive, and just using my little brad nailer to hold them down. But that's it. That's how they trim out. They look pretty good, I think.